Hello everybody, I'm Daniel Maddox and I'm just saying. Today I went up to the bank, I had a check to cash. It didn't belong to the bank, it was my local bank, Wells Fargo, and it is the law that you have to give your thumbprint to get a check that when you're not belonging to the bank, plus every other form of ID that you could manage to have. And I refused it. And they said, well, you can't cash your check here unless you give us your thumbprint. And I told them, you know, I know it's the law, I looked it up, but just because it's the law doesn't make it right or constitutional. And I talked to them for a while, and the person next to me in line, she was looking at me like, yeah, he's right. He's right, it's totally unconstitutional, it's not right. And then I eventually said, well, listen, I'm not going to give you my thumbprint, I refuse. When she said again, we're going to need your thumbprint, I said I refuse. And then I said, well, you know, that's not right, and I'm not going to do it. And then we talked some more, and then they agreed to do it. Fully against the law, like they broke the law doing it for me. And so I said, thank you very much for doing this is the right thing. And I walked out of there, and they were all smiling. It's a total victory for me, and for everyone. You can't keep giving your consent. You got to take away your consent from these monsters, these crazy psychopaths, these people that are hell-bent. Not the bank tellers, but the people who own the banks, the people who are making these bureaucratic nightmare laws. You got to fight against that. You can't let the system get you down. And you got to fight against unjust laws every time you can, because it's giving your consent that allows them to govern you, that allows them to control you, that allows them to put their thumb on top of you and say, you will obey. And people do it, and they do it, and they do it, and they keep giving away their consent. Well, I'm withdrawing my consent, Wells Fargo. I'm withdrawing my consent, government. I'm withdrawing my consent, New World Order. You don't have it. And I see you, and more people every day see you. It's a small victory, but every day, people saying no, it makes a huge difference, and it'll topple them in overnight. So, I support anybody in opting out, removing their consent from this tyranny, every form of tyranny. And with a little luck and enough people woken up, we can have this revolution in a bloodless way. I'm Daniel Maddox, and I'm just saying.